I know you love to listen. I know you love to listen. Good morning, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, faculty, families. Today is Thursday, December 3rd, 2020. It is day 51 of kindergarten, grades 1 through 5, and day 48 for kindergarten. I'm trying to keep my voice down because it's so loud. Miss Gracie can hear me through the wall. So, boys and girls, today is an early release. So is tomorrow. So that means school starts at 8, gets out at 11:15. That's a lot like our Mondays, but the difference is today and tomorrow, the rest of the afternoon is yours. You don't have to do asynchronous work today and tomorrow. All right, but what you do have to do is get your grown-ups and make sure they know that school ends at 11:15 today. You're going to eat your lunch and then have the rest of the day to enjoy. What I really need you to do, boys and girls, is make sure your parents or your guardian find the Gilmore Parent-Teacher Conference sign up. I have sent out phone calls, text messages, emails. It's on our Facebook page, our Instagram page. It's all over. But I know that it can be really tricky to register and sign up. This is new for all of us going through this process. So you can check in with your teacher to see if there is an appointment scheduled for your parent. If there isn't, it's not too late. Have your parents call the office and we can help them too. The other option is to ask your parents to sign into your Schoology account the same way you do every day, and they can log in to your Zoom account. Your name will appear in the waiting room and the teacher will take you in when they have a free moment. Appointments are scheduled for 10 minutes each. And they'll review some of your progress here in virtual learning, and your parents can have an opportunity to share their concerns or the great things that they've noticed too, because there are so many amazing things happening during virtual learning. So let's get started for our morning announcements. Stand up and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. Stand up straight and tall, roll your shoulders back, hand over your heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Let's set our intentions for the day. How will you set your goals? What will today look like for you? This is how we take accountability and ownership and set our own plan for how we will be successful today. Boys and girls, take a moment. Beautiful. Now let's do one of the things that is Miss O'Brien's favorite. Let's show our Gilmore pride. How are we scholars, boys and girls? Here we go. Gilmore students are problem solvers. We always have a plan. We read, we think, we solve. Our motto is, we can. We think before we act. We show respect for all. Good head, good heart, good choices. Hawk pride for one and all. We are Gilmore scholars. All right, just a reminder about our attendance numbers. And for anyone who missed it yesterday, our November attendance average has gone up since September, which we're really happy about. Grade 1 and grade 5 are continuing to impress with the highest percentage of attendance. But let's take a look at yesterday. Congratulations, grade 5, Miss Breen, Mr. Paxton, Miss Gross's class, 100% attendance. Miss Lopez in grade 4, Miss Mello in grade 1, Miss Santos in grade 3, 100%. That's 6 classes with 100% attendance. I am so proud of you. Mr. St. Peter will be rewarding each of those classes with not 1, but 2 Golden Hawks. All right, wonderful job. Keep it up. All right, remember, we're talking about being accountable, accountability, being responsible for your own path to success. Now, what is your path to success? I want you to be thinking, how will that conversation go today with your parent and your teacher? Your parents are at home with you, or you're with an adult that is communicating with your parents how you are doing with remote learning. Remote learning is somewhat independent, correct? It's like you're in school with your teacher. Your teacher is telling you what the expectations are, and you're at home doing the learning. Of course, remembering to be safe and checking in with the adults around you, and adults are checking in with you. So how will that conversation go? So it's like a parent-teacher conference, but it's really like a teacher-teacher conference because your loved ones at home are also the teachers. So, you as the student, think back and reflect. How have you measured up to those grades, to those expectations, and to those objectives? Keep up the good work, boys and girls. And remember to always be safe when learning from home. That means you're going to treat remote learning the same as classroom learning. You're going to use appropriate language, and everyone around you is going to use appropriate language. And we're also going to stick to the rules as if we're in school. So the teacher's expectations that are set for each learning period, that means eating time should be during breaks, snack breaks, and during lunch breaks, but not during learning time, not during class time, okay? Because it's really hard to communicate and share during class if there's food in your mouth. All right, boys and girls? So remember, sit up straight and tall, cameras on, facing the screen, listening in and making sure you're hearing everything your neighbors are sharing. All right, excellent. Moving right along here today. Let's see who are those students in the spotlight. Let me go to, oops. Sorry, boys and girls, my mouse is acting funny. I'm going to go to screen 1. I'm going to bring this up. Here we go. So boys and girls, while I'm logging into our Flipgrid to see some of our amazing students showcase and share, one of the things I want to remind you of is how to register for conferences if parents haven't already. And it's by going to tinyurl.com/ that's the key with the question mark next to the shift button. And then you want to say Gilmore, Gilmore, PTC, stands for Parent Teacher Conference, and hit enter. It's going to take you to our bookings website. You put in your grade level to find your teacher. If you want to meet with a teacher that is not your homeroom teacher, that means you might want to meet with Miss Fonseca or Mrs. Early or Mrs. Norman. You might want to meet with Mr. M or Ms. Gilbo or Mr. Robin or Miss Wiggins or Mrs. Fernald or Miss Devaney, and the list goes on. Any of those teachers you find right here under specialist or caseload educators. Then this is easier today because the date is already selected if they want to meet today. If you want to meet tomorrow, you click on the 4 and you select which teacher you want to meet with. You also have the option to meet with Miss Namie, Mr. St. Peter, Miss Sloan, me, Miss O'Neill. You schedule a time. I am going to schedule an appointment with Mrs. Aylward for 2:20. And then I'm going to type in my name. I'm going to put in my email address. And then I want to double check my email address to make sure that it is correct, because I automatically get an email sent back to me. Oh, you know what? I'm not sure I was just sharing my screen, showing you all of that. Sorry about that. So Gilmore PTC, caseload educators, the date, the time, select the teacher. Here's Mrs. Aylward. Then I put in my information and a phone number just in case I need somebody to reach me. If I have anything specific that I need to check up on, I can put notes here, and then I click book, and it's going to say working on it. And then it says, thank you for booking with us. I click OK, and then I should get something that pops up, and automatically to my email, it will send me an appointment card for me and Mrs. Aylward. All right. So be sure that you encourage your parents. Let's take a look here and let's see which friends we are going to showcase today. Oh, I see in Ms. Morton's class that we have some friends. Let's take a look at Kayla.
I'm thankful for my family, for my friends, and teacher Miss Morton.
What a beautiful job. Excellent, Kayla. Thank you so much for sharing. You were a wonderful addition and showing your joy for Miss Morton. Excellent work. We are going to go down and visit one more class today. And I would like to see my friend Kelly.
It is fun in remote controlling class, but sometimes it's hard for multiplication and division. I learned a new skill that's called arrays. It also helps you when you're trying to do multiplication. Sometimes it's hard to do division when you're a new third grade student.
Oh, Kelly, what a nice job sharing with us what you're learning in third grade, and something that is often the focus in third grade as your math skill is certainly that our multiplication and division, which we learn together simultaneously because they are partner operations. I have zoomed in into so many third grade classrooms, and you are all working so hard demonstrating your strategies. And one great strategy is certainly that of arrays. So keep up the good work, and remember that multiplication is only repeated addition, and you can do it. So dig into those strategies. All right. Oh, here it is. I was looking for my book. Miss O'Brien's going to take it down a notch from that excitement and cheery voice, and we are going to focus on 2-4 breathing. Find your quiet space. Nicely done. Find your breath. Breathe in normally, breathe out. Okay, and remember our process. I am going to say now inhale, 1, 2, and exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ready? Do it with me. Now inhale, 1, 2, hold. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. Inhale, 1, 2, hold. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. Now inhale, 1, 2, hold. Now exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. Now inhale, 1, 2, hold. Exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. Now inhale, 1, 2, hold, and exhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold. Now breathe normally and relax. Feel the air moving in and out of your nose. Take a deep breath in, hold, and exhale slowly. Notice how you feel. All right, eyes on the screen. Super. And here we go. Just those final announcements. Oh, look, my head is right over me. I don't know if you can see, but I put the projection behind me. Sometimes you can only see that if I'm recording this. I'm not sure it shows up live, but I'm kind of a floating head in the PowerPoint on my screen, which is really fun. So just again, I started announcements reminding you that today is a half day of school and so is tomorrow with no asynchronous work. That doesn't mean you can't log in and be motivated and go on your own self-discovery journey to complete assignments, use STMath, use Imagine Learning, continue to grow your brain. So December 3rd and 4th, that's today and tomorrow, parent-teacher conferences. There is the URL to sign up. And you don't even need that beginning part. You can just type in tinyurl.com/Gilmore PTC to register for your appointment. Also, we're noticing as we're trying to contact home that many of our phone numbers are outdated. So please, please, please ask your parents what their most updated phone number is and send it to your classroom teacher. You can write it right there in the chat on Zoom to let them know, or you can have your parents come on over to the screen and give us their updated information. We want to get a hold of you. All right, here's the other thing. Parent portal. I have sent out a couple of messages and it's also on the Brockton Public Schools website and on our website and on Facebook. So we want you to register for the parent portal on Infinite Campus. This is actually one great tool for you to, one, access your child's report card, two, also update your personal information. So this makes it almost like so much easier to get things right into your inbox. So we're hoping that you do that. If you are not receiving our text messages, but you have updated your phone number, open up a fresh text message, type in the phone number 67587, those 5 numbers, and then type the message YES and hit send, and you will start receiving automatic messages. All right, I forgot to update breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Today's meals, 3 to 6, are hot dogs, and today's weather is sunny, and it's going to creep up to 50 degrees. Wow, is Mother Nature putting us on a weather temperature roller coaster. It's warm, it's cold, it's hot, it's warm. So take a look, take some fresh air, take some time for yourself today when you get out at 11:15 and enjoy your day, boys and girls. And we will see you Zooming around the building.